Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today I have another breakup story to share. And if you have a breakup story you want to share, please visit writemac.com, WRITEMAC.com. Send it in. I'll take a look at it and possibly respond in a YouTube video just like this. If you want to take it a step further, really get some clarity, dig a little deeper on the situation, get a more tailored response, write a longer story, really get into it, then I suggest you book a live coaching session. Coaching sessions are fully refunded if you don't find the information in them useful or helpful. So, if you like this video, throw me a like. If you have a comment to help this individual out, please put it down below. Otherwise, let's get into it. So, hey Mac, I wanted to start off by saying thank you for taking the time to read this and help me out. I watch a lot of your videos on YouTube and you give a lot of really good, helpful advice, and I was hoping you could help me in my situation. Well, thanks for that opening. That's nice. That's a good way to put it, buddy, because that's what I am for, useful and helpful information. I don't have a cure for breakup pain, but I definitely can help you out, get some clarity moving forward, and break down what's going on in your relationship and what happened in your breakup based on what you're telling me. And what people really like is I'm able to be non-biased because we don't know each other. Right? When you talk to your friends or family, they tend to either sugarcoat things or be more brutal, and either way, it doesn't really help us. So, a little less than a year ago, my girlfriend broke up with me, and we had been dating for around 6 months in a very passionate yet on and off relationship. At first, the breakup wasn't too bad. I was just in disbelief that it had happened almost out of nowhere. Okay, so a little less than a year ago, my girlfriend broke up with me. So this is a long time ago. A little less than a year ago, my girlfriend broke up with me. We had been dating for around 6 months. What does dating mean? So 6 months is not a very long relationship. It should be rose petals and wine glasses. It should be the honeymoon phase. So sometimes if you break up at 6 months, there's something that's going to go wrong anyways in a year or 2 years. If you can't stay together longer than 6 months, the relationship probably wasn't meant to be. So in a very passionate yet on and off relationship. So if you have a lot of passion in your relationship and it's highly versed passion versus, on and off as you're saying, that's kind of an up and down relationship, and it's probably going to fall as quick as it rises. At first, the breakup wasn't too bad. I was just in disbelief that it happened almost out of nowhere. So this is when a breakup really hurts, is basically the human mind works in a loop. So they need an end to the story. They need a reason why the story ended. And if you think something came out of nowhere, you can't really figure out the truth and what happened, it'll just drive you fucking nuts. Because why did this happen? Why did we break up? What did I do? And you can just go over and over again. And this is what helps about writing this out and getting someone else's opinion, because there's something you're overlooking or you're not accepting. Things were a little shaky for 2 weeks prior. I gave it about a week or two before. I had reached out again, and that's where the real argument happened. Okay, what was the argument over? Things ended poorly, and we ended up blocking each other on social media. So if things end poorly, you're 6 months in, there's probably not a good chance that you're going to talk to each other again anytime soon. I decided to try no contact and kept with it for about 2 months when I had realized I had some of her stuff and decided to give it back. What was your intentions in giving it back? Was it just to give it back, or was it to revisit the relationship? You're leaving out what happened, a big chunk, like we were fighting over things because I was jealous. We were fighting because she was talking to her ex. I have no idea what happened. You're just saying it ended badly. After I had decided to contact her and things seemed okay for a bit, then randomly contact just stopped, and I decided to wait another few weeks to reach out again, and it was a failure. Waited a few more weeks, struck out a short conversation. She's not interested, okay? Bottom line. Then contact was ended by her. She's in full control right now. She then unblocked me from social media a few weeks after, and I knew not to get ahead of myself and make a big deal about it, so I decided to say nothing. I attempted reaching out a few more times over about 2 months, waiting a week or two in between. Yeah, you're just basically telling her, I'm still here, I'm still available. Anytime you want to talk to me, if you're feeling down and out or you kind of want to revisit things, I'm here. It's extremely needy, and It's unattractive, and it makes her feel really good. And she might even contact you. She might even catch her in a weak moment, but it's not going to, she needs to miss you. She needs to appreciate you. She needs to want to get back with you. She's the one that broke up with you, if I'm correct. And you're not telling me what happened exactly. So is the issue at hand fixed or not fixed? Is it fixable? Do you feel guilty for what happened? But contacting her every 2 or 3 weeks just to reopen the wound on you over and over again, it's not gonna serve you. She had only responded back twice in that time period. Then I decided it was time to just give up. Don't use the word give up. Use the word fucking move on. Go on offense. This idea that give up, that's for someone that's a victim. And victimhood is never going to work in your favor. Oh, I'm just going to give up. She'll never contact me again. No, I'm going to move forward because I'm a strong individual before I met this person, and I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be doing my job. I'm going to have a purpose in my life. There's women outside of this woman that I can meet in the future. You don't want to say I gave up. No, I'm moving on. I'm getting her back until one day, a little more before Christmas, I was lonely and I was missing her. That's not a good time to contact an individual because you're going to come off needy. I decided to say hi, and she responded. We kept in touch about 2 weeks, and I was in control of the conversation, and she seemed very much interested in talking to me. Then all of a sudden, she stopped. Are you noticing a pattern? Ding, ding, ding. So you keep telling, oh, I reached out, and then we talked, and then it stopped. Oh, 6 months in, all of a sudden it stopped out of nowhere. So this is just a pattern that she's not invested in the conversations or the back and forth as much as you are. You're thinking, oh, everything's great. And she's thinking, yeah, I'm not really interested anymore. I reached out once or twice more. After she stopped, she responded once more and then stopped. She could be just responding out of pity and kindness. No, just saying, because she's definitely not interested in going the next step and getting back together. I waited a few weeks to try again. We talked for a few days. Keyword try again, unattractive. You just need to be doing your thing, be on your own, and be stable individual that's tried numerous times already, and now you need to go, you know what, I think I need to move forward and make myself available for the possibility of meeting someone else and put some of this energy and time into something that I have under control, like my job, like a purpose, like building something or a hobby. Then I decided to back away, give her some space, make her want to talk to me. See, you think you're being tactical. You think you're using this strategy. It's been over a year and you're still on this woman. You need to go all in on no contact and moving forward and not look back. And this didn't work too well because this is another pattern. This didn't work too well because another 3 weeks have passed and I texted her about 7 times and she reads the message and doesn't say it. Now she's done. Now you're being annoying. Now you're not accepting things. Once I had decided to give up getting her back again, don't say you gave up. You're moving on for you. This is why it's good to write this out. That's bad language to use with yourself. Give up getting her back as my girlfriend. I decided to try to at least become friends again since I still would like to be there for her and talk with her. You're not being honest with yourself. Bottom line is you want her back as a girlfriend or you wouldn't be writing this story on my channel. So this idea, oh, I just want to be a friend to talk, you're cheating yourself, okay? And if you think you could just be friends with an individual that you've been chasing for this many months, you're lying to yourself. So just let that go. I don't want to lose her for good. Again, you're not going to lose her for good. You're going to gain back who you were before you met her. And you got to leave a space open to meet someone else. It's been almost a year. Deep down, I hope maybe one day I'll get the opportunity to be with her again. That's why you're being insincere when you say, I just want to be friends. You're being indirect, and she can sense that. And the idea, like, now that you're like, oh, we could just be friends, she can smell that a mile away. I hope maybe one day I'll get the opportunity to be with her. Again, hope, try, wish, not a good place to be in when you're chasing your ex. What you want to be in is, I'm moving forward. I got my shit together. I'm doing self-improvement. I just found out that I'm gonna, start a new university course. I want to change careers. These are things you have control over improving your life. Hoping and wishing for your ex doesn't work. Make things work, but in the meantime, I'm working on bettering myself, working out and learning. Ding, 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 ding. Correct. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to focus on because that's what you have control over. but I've hit a block where I still can't get her out of my head even after seeing other girls. Well, consider doing a live coaching session with myself or someone else, or seeking professional help, because you're almost a year in. Now it's time to start finding some solutions. There's something you're hung up on, and you need to spend an hour, 2 hours and get this whole story out and maybe revisit the exact reason why you broke up. There's something here that you're not letting go of. For now, I just like to reestablish a form of semi-consistent contact with her. What do I do? No. Semi-consistent contact is not going to work. That's for you. It's not for her. And some part of your heart thinks that it's going to work in getting her back, and it's not. Sorry to be brutally honest, but that's why you send me stuff. And if this happens, what are the steps if it's even possible to get her back? At this point, you need to get off this, I want her back. How do I get her back? You're a year out. You've been constantly contacting her off and on. She hasn't been highly receptive. Now you're saying you'd settle for being friends. You need to move forward for yourself, and you need to treat this relationship as if it's over, because it's been almost a year. So I hope that helps you. It might not be what you wanted to hear, but it's honest. And I'm 400 plus stories deep here, and this is the information you need to hear. So I hope it's resonating. It's this idea that you're going to reestablish someone with semi-consistent contact. No, that's not going to work. That's like in the 1 percentile of a chance. And if she did take you back, it would be out of pure pity. So if you want to take it a step further, I would recommend considering doing a live coaching with myself, or maybe one of the other breakup coaches on YouTube, or if you want to see a counselor, because you need to really get some of this out, because you're way too focused on getting her back and not focused on where you're headed. So if any of you have a breakup story you want to share, please visit writemac.com. Send your story, and I'll possibly do a video just like this. Otherwise, thank you for supporting the channel.